Happy holidays, everyone. Stylists, you've been asking for better hair education for years. And clients, you've been asking for, well, more competent stylists. The time has finally come to grant those wishes. There's a Washington State House bill moving through the system that's supposed to make cosmetology education more inclusive for curly, coily, and kinky hair. The intention is great. The goal is admirable, but the wording is a little off. And if we don't correct it, nothing is going to change. So here's the issue. The bill uses only the word texture when it's actually trying to include education and standards around hair pattern. And I know a lot of people use those words interchangeably, even stylists. But in professional hair education, they are, in fact, two completely different things. So let's break this down really clearly. Texture refers to the feel of the hair and is assessed by the strand diameter and tactile quality, like fabric. For a size reference, we use words like fine, medium, and coarse. That's it. Every single person has texture. Even someone with pin straight hair has texture because every strand has a size and a feel. Now, hair pattern is totally different. Pattern is the shape the hair strand takes as they leave the follicle. We use terms like straight, wavy, curly, coily, and kinky. And just as clients can have multiple textures, they can also have multiple patterns, creating a wide range of presenting combinations. Patterns can be altered with water or heat and more permanently with chemicals. So it's actually texture combined with a client's natural or intentionally altered patterns, along with weather systems and the use of different hydrators or moisturizers, aka products, that determine the presenting shrinkage, volume, frizz, surface appearance, and how the hair actually needs to be cut, dried, detangled, styled, and cared for. Pattern, contextually, is what requires renewed understanding and consideration in education systems. So here's the problem. If the bill only says textures, schools can say, oh yeah, we already teach texture, because technically they do. And technically, many already meet or exceed what this bill is currently requiring, which means nothing changes. So they don't have to teach coils or curls. They don't have to teach detangling protocols or dry cutting. They don't have to teach anything about actual curl patterns. This is exactly how similar bills across the country have failed to create the impact that they hoped for. We're not repeating that mistake in Washington. What we need is for the bill to say all hair textures and all hair patterns or combinations of patterns in their natural state. That wording is accurate, it's enforceable, it's inclusive, and it reflects long agreed upon scientific and industry terminology. In fact, the bill's current wording would conflict with existing written exam questions as they already stand. So I wrote the Department of Licensing to raise this concern, and they've responded. They let me know that the public hearing is tentatively scheduled for January 6th, and they agree that this deserves consideration. So not just for cosmetology, but also for barbering and aesthetics. So they've invited me to present at the hearing to help create clarity and ensure this bill actually meets its intent. Before that happens, though, we need as many written comments as possible. This part is important. Written comments matter most because they become part of the official record. So I created a simple template that you can fill out in under a minute, and your voice matters. So whether you're someone who has been traumatized, underserved, or turned away in a salon, or simply know someone who's gone through it, it's time to put an end to this level of ignorance in our industry. Download the template and add your name, email it in. Let's make sure this bill actually does what it intends to do. So let's get this right for every Washingtonian living with any combination of hair patterns and textures, and for the professionals who love them and desire to serve them better. Thanks so much for listening, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.